Hey there, Crazy Crafters. Welcome to Technique of the Week here at Krazy Kreations.
Yes, Technique of the Week is our opportunity every Wednesday to tell you about ways to use our products here at Krazy Kreations.
In brand new ways.
That's right, that's what a technique is. So my name is Kara.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are a mother-daughter team here at Krazy Kreations, and by the way, a family-owned business.
That's right, we're here in Yreka, California. We specialize in outline stickers, card kits, handmade glitter paper, and coloring with alcohol markers, along with a lot of other things here, including online classes, monthly subscription boxes, and more.
And maybe we've been seeing you at some of these Scrapbook Expo shows. So we have started the traveling to the trade shows, and hopefully we'll be coming to one close to you.
Now this video is a little bit different today because we're going to be showing you how to use one of the newest products here at Krazy Kreations. We've been getting a lot of questions about this product, and we figured it's a great opportunity to show you how to use it to its fullest.
Now, before we go on, those questions have all been positive questions. More or less, can you show us about it and just show us some of the tips and tricks to using our mystery tool?
And the mystery tool is the Krazy Kreations Acrylic Crafting Square, and it was designed by Kara here to help all of us crafters align our paper and cardstock straight.
Yes, because I always have trouble with that, and actually also putting down words in a straight line. I'm not very good at that either.
So today we're going to show you how to use it in some different ways, and that way you can get the most out of this amazing crafting tool.
Okay, so let's get started.
So first of all, I think we should show you what this product looks like when you order it, because this is the finished product. Well, this is the product on how we're going to use it, and you can see it's acrylic, so it is clear. But when you receive it in the mail, it actually looks like this. And this is a paper coating that is on the acrylic in order to protect the acrylic from scratches during transport.
Yes, and that coating I think is on the front and the back, right?
It is.
Yeah, so your very first job when you receive this is to use our wonderful tweezers and take off that coating. So we're going to show you. Let's start with the back.
Okay, let's start with the back. So this side is the back. It does not have any of those etched lines in it. That's how you know it's the back. And I'm just going to create like a little tiny scratch in the corner here to lift up this paper. And the paper will come right off, just like so.
Isn't that nice? Now I have to say the back is the easy part. The front, because it has those etchings, you may need to spend a little bit of time taking all the little pieces out. And again, those tweezers that we sell here are your best friend when you do that.
Yeah, so there is a little bit of detail work, so it'll take you maybe 5-10 minutes to just peel all of that paper off. The good news is you only have to do it once.
So shall we do one peel just to kind of show?
Okay. And how many of you have already peeled the paper backing off of your acrylic crafting square?
And yeah, so actually everybody who pre-ordered our brand new Krazy Crafter box, which classes this Saturday, already received this as a gift.
Ooh. So you can see you can kind of get that section off in one piece. You kind of just have to wiggle it around all of those etched lines. Okay, I had a thought while I was preparing for our video, and I thought, how cool would it be if this acrylic square came in different colors?
Ooh, that would be fun. Well, you know, acrylic does have different colors to it, so maybe we'll have to look into that. Like that blue, that's our color.
Yeah, like a see-through blue. The best part about this tool is it is see-through, and you'll see why we need that in just a moment. But you can see that whole piece was one piece. Now there is going to be separation between these ones here, so each of these will be a separate piece, and it'll tear off in an L shape.
And you may want to take out the little parts of the logo.
Right. So if you have those fine tweezers, that's going to help you so much.
But even a picking tool or anything that you can just pick up that you use for those little itsy bitsy parts, that will work. You just want to be careful not to scratch it.
Right. Okay, so that's how easy it is to prepare your tool. All you have to do is take off that paper lining on both sides.
Okay, perfect. So now that we have the tool, shall we look at some of the features?
Okay, so if we look at our tool, and I know it's going to be kind of hard to see.
And this one, by the way, is well used. Will it help if we put this behind there?
Let's see. A piece of black paper. That does help. So you can see there's 2 rulers to our square.
Yes, so it's a square, so you can go, you can measure this way up 9 inches or over here to 6 inches. So it's a 9 by 6 type of square. And on the ruler itself, you have all the traditional inches, you know, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch, all that stuff.
Right. However, there's also these etched lines here.
Yes, and that's the key to the whole tool. So these etched lines are, and maybe you could help me, what's the first line?
1/8 of an inch.
An eighth,
a
quarter, 3/8, and a half. So these etched lines are also on each side right here, and that's what's going to help you when you want to put your paper down and get an even edge all the way around.
So that's what's going to help us align our paper mats. So we'll show you how to do that.
Yes, let's do it, shall we?
All right, so let's move a few of our tools out of the way here.
Okay, so normally, and I'm going to move this, is that okay?
That's fine.
We have 2 pieces of paper that we're told in our card kits or another kit to cut. And the first one is a A2 size, which is
4 1/4 by 5 1/2.
And if you wanted to measure it, you could 4 1/4, 5 1/2. You are spot on, Jackie. I measured it for you. Yay. Okay, so that's this paper. Now this paper is 4 inches across by 5 1/4, and we want to adhere this exactly in the middle. Now if you're kind of like me, sometimes it's over like that or it's up like that, and I never ever could get a straight center.
And when you realize it, it's too late because it's already adhered down on the paper.
Yes, most of the time. So how this is going to work is if I want, that would be an 1/8 because 1/4 divided by 2 is an 1/8, right? So we're going to line the edge of our paper with the first line on the side and the bottom. So can you do that for me?
Yep, so we're just going to align it with that first etched line.
And then you could hear me putting adhesive on the back of this leaf paper. So whoops, so I've gone ahead and I put my adhesive on here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to hold this very firmly and we're going to put it right into the corner. Hopefully I'm at a weird angle, so I'm going to do that. And voila!
Voila! So now you can see that this is on nice and straight. We have an even border around all of the sides, and it was really easy to do that with this tool.
Now the only thing that would make it hard for you is if you don't cut the paper straight. So you have to be kind of exact with your cut lines so that you get that nice matting all the way around. So I've been known to kind of not exactly line up my paper, but now I do it all the time.
Okay, so can we show a few more examples on how this works with the different measurements?
Sure, let's do that. So here is our black paper right here, cardstock, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the largest one, which was
1/2 inch.
1/2 inch. So there it is.
So this is if you want a 1/2 inch border around your papers.
So again, we're going to take our adhesive, put it on the back, however much you like to put on. We're going to line up our tool to that 1/2 inch now. So we're going to go in.
So now we're going to the line that is the furthest out.
And I'll let you do it this time.
Just like that. Take our paper, line it up right in the corner. against the acrylic. And there we go.
There we go. How nice was that?
A perfect mat.
Okay, let's keep going, shall we? Let's make a layer of all the different sizes. So hopefully I cut all these papers correctly. So now we're going to 3/8, right?
Okay, so 3/8 is this one, the second etched line from the outside.
Actually, it's notated on the ruler. Mine's the prototype, but do you see right here? It actually says 1/8.
You gotta bring it up higher.
1/8, 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2. Right over here on each side, it says that. Okay.
And if you have any questions about our acrylic crafting square, let us know in the comment section and we'll answer it for you while we're live today.
Yes, I don't see anyone talking, so we want your comments. Comments.
All right, so we need to go to the second line. Make sure it's right on that line, and then we put our adhesive on.
I'm your Vanna White giving you adhesive.
Line it right up to the acrylic, and
yep, I didn't cut this part, maybe a little bit more, but look, isn't that nice?
Okay, so our paper wasn't cut perfectly, but these 3 sides look good.
That's right. Do you want to keep going?
Let's keep going.
Okay. So this one will be what, the 1/4 inch?
Yep, 1/4 inch. So we're making a 1/4 inch border. So that would be the third line, counting from the outside in.
No, the second.
Yep, second. Okay, got it. I knew what I was doing, I just said it wrong.
All right, perfect. I'm going to get the last one ready for you.
Okay, so I'm going to line that up to this line right here.
Isn't this so easy, Jackie? Because you didn't really ever use it much yet because you don't have one.
I don't have one yet, but look, these are perfectly straight, and that is a crafter's dream right there.
I love it. Now, there is one other thing that this tool is extremely helpful, and we don't have it in here, but I use this and line it up as well when I'm putting a sentiment or something down. So let's try to do that, shall we? Did you find a sentiment?
I did, so we have a few choices here.
Okay, pick one.
Let's do fun in the sun.
Okay, so I'm lining this up on the bottom and the side, and do you want to be the peeler?
All right, I'm going to use my handy dandy tweezers. So this works for script or print font, right?
Right, so the key is to kind of hold it, but what you could do is use your tweezers, and then I just kind of line it up following the ruler. And there we go. And now it's nice and straight.
Okay, you cracked me up because it was fun in the sun.
Well, I like sun, and then we could go fun in the...
Okay, go
ahead. Are we still going ahead?
Yeah, keep going ahead.
Oh.
I'm going to read some of our comments now.
Okay.
Okay, Vicki loves her crafting square. Sue says this is a very helpful technique demo, thank you. Brenda wants to know if this works for 12 by 12 paper.
Well, only if you put the square the right way. We don't have a 12 by 12, so you can just do it in little spurts, right?
If your paper is smaller, well, you could use it on a large paper.
I mean, what you could do is go this way, just so you know. Who was that?
Brenda.
Brenda. So, Brenda, you could go this way and at least get 9 inches across, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm going to stop there, Jackie.
Okay, so is the secret in the size, the paper you cut?
Yes, the secret is in the size of the paper, so you need to make sure that you cut a straight paper. So when you say in the size, you know, your instructions, like in our card kits, they usually tell you what size paper you should cut. And most of the time it's just matting in the center, so that's why it's going to help you. But there's no way, there's nothing wrong with the fact that if you want something to be just a 1/2 inch from this side and it doesn't go all the way over, if you want a 1/2 inch, you just line it up, 1/2 inch.
Right, and most of the time we have a 1/8 inch matting. That's kind of the standard in crafting and card making. But this gives you options. So you can do 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, 3/8, or 1/2 inch. But most of the time, I think you'll find you're going to be using the 1/8 inch line the most.
Yes, that's what I use, but I do use it to put like side tabs and things, so really be creative.
And I have a couple more questions about the size of the ruler. Are you going to be making one for 12 by 12 layouts?
I hadn't thought of that, but if you would find that helpful, we will certainly keep that in mind. But just also keep in mind that the bigger they are, the more they will cost.
And they are a little more brittle in shipping.
Yes. So let me think about how I can accommodate that.
And what size is this one made for? So we said it was 6 by 9, so that's perfect for card making, and that includes slimline cards as well.
It does. So that's why we did it that way.
All right, so if there are no more questions about the acrylic crafting square, I think we should start to show some of our other favorite tools that we have over at Krazy Kreations. Now remember, this is our newest tool, and it is available for $14.99 on the website.
Okay, and our website is crazycreations.us, and where would you find this product? Because I know I've been asked that a few times.
Okay, so just click on the tools category. You'll find it right there.
Okay, perfect. So I did have a question before we moved on.
Okay, what's your question?
If you haven't bought one or you don't have more than one, what are you waiting for? I have several. I have one at home, one in my travel, and one here at the office. Now, Jackie, now that she's used it, I bet she wants a couple.
I do, and we have a deal about this ruler.
That's why I'm saying that. What are you waiting for? I was prompting you, Jackie.
So we do have a special on this acrylic crafting square, and I made the special go through next week.
Ooh.
So there's 1 week to get the special. If you buy one, you get one half off.
So buy one, get the second at 50% off.
And you don't need to enter a code or anything. If you just add 2 to your cart, you'll see the discount.
Maybe you want to gift it to a friend. Maybe you're like me and you have several places you craft, and it's helpful to have it in each of those places because I never want to forget it.
All right, awesome.
Okay, now we're going to look at these other tools you said.
So we do have some other favorite tools that we have here at Krazy Kreations, and I thought this would be a great time to kind of look them over and talk about them.
Okay, sounds good. So the number one is our tweezers, right?
Yes, these are fabulous. They're very sharp, they're made out of metal, they're anti-static, and I just feel like they're the perfect size for your hand. So they do come with a little protective cap that has gone missing in our craft room here, but we have a little holder where we never poke ourselves. So if you don't have one, you'll want to keep the cap so you don't hurt yourself, but that's how sharp it is. They're amazing, especially for peeling stickers.
Now those are the straight tweezers, meaning, and they look like this. And how much are these?
These are $5.99, so I think that's very reasonable.
It is. And then we have one that's here in this bag. I don't know if you could see it. Oh, Jackie wants me to take it out, giving me the hand signal, so I'm fine with that. But as you can see, it has a curved edge. So one is straight like this one, and one has a curve.
Now, I'm a fan of the straight tweezers. Which one's your favorite?
I tend to use the straight, but I also like the curve. So I only have one of the curve for some reason, but I have about 7 of these.
So let us know what is your favorite in the comments. Do you prefer the straight tweezers or the curved tweezers?
Now I do want to let you know that the straight ones come packaged in this cardboard and the curved ones come packaged in this bag. That is how they arrive, okay?
Okay.
So these are our tweezers. Again, they're in the tool section.
Tool section.
Okay. Now, we often talk about a brayer where we like to kind of rub our glitter paper, make sure it's burnished down with the brayer. And these are mini brayers, and you could tell mine's well loved. I'm missing a little top here. So these are made by Ranger. They're the perfect size, and I really like it for giving that added pressure as you put your sticker on the glitter paper or you're making glitter paper. But this helps me so that we don't bleed under the sticker.
Right, getting pressure is awesome with this brayer tool because there's minimal effort, but you're getting a lot of pressure out of it.
And again, these are in the tool section, so it is 2¼ inches across. So these are small ones, but they are the perfect size for our glitter card making.
Awesome. And by the way, I want to thank Wendy for giving us stars today. Thank you so much.
All right, Wendy, woohoo. Okay, now speaking of glitter, we have 2 different size tray mates that you can put your glitter into as you're making glitter paper or sprinkling glitter, right?
Yes, so when you want to contain all the mess of glitter, these are perfect for that. It's very crinkly there.
I know.
So it's also great for embossing powders, glitters, anything loose, beads. So this one is a large one. It's called the Tray Mate, and it's this kind of nice blue color. Then we have the little one, which is called a bead funnel tray, but they're basically the same thing, just a large and a small.
Yes, and what I love about them is they have these funnels here at the end and with a little stopper, but you can take out the stopper, and then when you're done and you want to pour your remainder in, you just tap it and it'll go really directly into the container that you got your glitter or beads or whatever you're using. And this one also has a cap that's a twist cap, so they both have that little funnel.
Now also glitter related is our glitter spoon. So when you just need a little tiny scoop and you don't want to pour your whole jar, this little spoon is really cute and it works very well. I think it's only $1 on the website. And I didn't mention this one's $8.99, this one's $3.99. And they come in really handy.
That wooden spoon is great because it has no static or anything of that nature. So when you're pouring, it doesn't stick to your spoon like a plastic might.
Right, so these are plastic, but another wonderful tool that you can get pretty much anywhere to clean up glitter is a dry Swiffer cloth.
Yes, a dry Swiffer cloth is your friend.
And that's how you could clean these.
Absolutely.
Okay,
so moving on, we have these which we have included as some of our card making where we round the corners.
Okay, and so they're in the packaging here, but there are 2 different sizes. This one has an S for small, and this one has an L for large. So these are corner rounders, and the small one just has a smaller curve, and the larger one has a more round curve.
So what does a corner rounder do? We don't really have an example here, do we?
No, but all you gotta do is put the corner right in here, kind of punch it, and it will round the corner, so it's not a straight edge, it will be a round edge.
Right.
So you would just put the corner of your paper right in there.
And then it makes it a round edge. So again, there are 2 different sizes. There's large and small. So the small means it's a tighter corner, and the large means it's more rounded.
Okay, and then we're gonna move on to...
Did you say how much those were?
I don't remember.
Okay, so go to the tool section. Again, I really recommend these. I find I'm using them more and more, and you might find them more in our Krazy Creation designs.
And by the way, everything that you see here is in stock. So I see a question about the brayer. I think we need to check our inventory, but we do have those in stock.
Yes, so we'll do that as soon as we're off the video. So hold your cart until we run over there.
And then next we'll talk about scissors.
Yes, so we like these Tim Holtz scissors because we love having our hands in those handles.
They're soft. It's a soft kind of rubber feel. They are serrated. These ones here are the 7-inch. They're titanium. They're just really nice quality scissors. Now we're accustomed to using the 5-inch scissors. However,
they have been delayed at the manufacturer forever, but now they're coming out with a new design, and they're called Haberdashery, or is that how you say it?
I say haberdashery.
Haberdashery. So this is what Tim is now coming out with of Tim Holtz, like I really know him well, right? And this is his new 6-inch. So this is 7-inch, this is 6-inch, and he also has a 5-inch in this series of the Haberdashery.
And we're going to be getting those?
Yes, the 5-inch, but
Yeah.
we have the 6-inch in stock. But look how cool these are. They come in this wonderful container. I love it. It's metal, and it's just so cool. I just think everything he does is so interesting.
Very fun box to have.
Yes, and then when you open it, they're nice and contained in here. and they have a similar handle to what we're accustomed to with the small 5-inch.
But these are not serrated, correct?
They are not.
Okay, so let's get a close-up here. So these are the new Tim Holtz 6-inch haberdashery scissors, and they come with the case.
I just love them. So I really, these are my #1 scissors, is any of the Tim Holtz ones. I use them all the time.
And it's important to have these smaller scissors in your little crafting arsenal because we do fussy cut with our Krazy Kreations projects.
Yes, so I fussy cut with the 7, and now the 6, and the 5.
So I think we should take a poll and see how many pairs of scissors we each have in our stash. I think I only have like 3. I need more. I'm always losing my scissors.
You're very conservative. I must have about 9 or 10. So they're all over the place. And then if we look in here, we're missing ours in our video room.
They're always disappearing.
They are. I think I take it back to my office. But anyway, look how fun these are. And again, you can't beat the tin that they come in. Now, they are a little bit more pricey because of that tin and storage. But what crafter doesn't like storage?
I know. How cute would it be to take this to a crop or a retreat? So the price of this is $19.99, and I feel like these ones were $15.
Maybe. I don't know. I leave that to you.
So if you want to fact check me, don't forget to go to crazycreations.us.
So we showed you so many fun tools, and I think that was so important because when you're crafting, it is all about tools. You need to have some of those things that make your life a little bit easier. So our highlighted tool was the Krazy Kreation acrylic crafting tool, and I'm telling you, it is a lifesaver if you like to put your paper on straight.
Exactly. So that acrylic crafting square is buy one get one half off for this week only, so you have 7 days to grab that deal.
And then we showed you the tweezers, which we've always talking about those. They are the best tweezers ever. And again, I can never just have one. I have to have several, and I do have a lot of them.
And even the guys like those tweezers.
I know, you better put your name on them because they tend to disappear.
A good Father's Day gift.
Good Father's Day. And then we showed you that wonderful brayer by Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And it is really a cute little brayer, which is perfect for when you put your stickers down and giving them that extra pressure so you don't have the bleeding when you're getting ready to color.
And then we talked about corner rounders and tidy trays, a glitter spoon, and scissors.
Yes, so we kind of went through a lot of the gambit, but we didn't talk about adhesive. And we do also sell adhesive, right?
We do, but I don't consider adhesive a tool.
Well, if you don't have it, you can't adhere anything. We do use the Tombow roller, just so you know, because people do ask us this a lot. And if you've done our make and take at the shows, this is what we're using, the Tombow dot roller, and they are refillable. So when you run out, you just take it apart, put the new one on there, and you're back in business. So we sell the refills and the actual original, right?
Right. So I would love to know, what was your favorite tool that you saw in today's video? Let us know in the comment section below. And I really hope that you enjoyed our demo with the acrylic crafting square.
Yes, so now that you have seen our demo, doing our future techniques is going to be really helpful if you have these tools around. So until next time, my name is Kara.
I'm Jackie, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give our video a big thumbs up or a heart, and you can always subscribe to our channel.
Yes, we will see you again soon.
For the next video.
That's right.